Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Emrich podcast. Yeah, I'm here with my boy Emrich.
The biggest, as always. It's always good to be back, Charlie. I love you. I love you, bro.
Yeah, so, boy, this thing has been on my mind. Marriage. I don't know. I feel like the youth of nowadays, even though money is very essential,
Okay.
most of them are getting married so early.
That's true.
At a very young age.
Yeah.
You see someone 26, 27, and I'm not even talking about the ladies, I'm talking about the men, young boys. Why do you think that is the case? Tell me.
Okay, Charlie. Thank you once again for having you. You are not having me. I'm having you. Thank you for coming again. That you get.
Always.
Yeah, Charlie. But you see, this modern days that we live in now,
Yeah.
most of the guys in question are being pressured to get married.
How is a guy pressured to get married?
Normally, it's supposed to be like the other way around.
The ladies are being pressured to get married.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But how are guys pressured to get married? Tell me. Because I don't know.
Charlie, guys, most of them, you see, most of them want to use the religious ways. And I said, those religious people, they don't want to sin. So, okay,
let me get married so that
I can sin righteously.
Yeah, so that he can have sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's causing most of the guys to get married at that early stage. You get.
Nah, but you see, marriage is something. It's a very complex situation to have yourself. I'm not gonna lie. In as much as it's a blessing to be married, you understand, to have a partner, I don't feel like you should marry because of the sex. Most people have done that.
Yeah. And wait, they say most of our generation guys.
Yeah.
Let me speak from that angle. They think like they have this saying, behind every successful
man there is a woman.
They get like, oh, let me get married, we can make it. I have people coming to talk to me like, yo, like, get married, like you shouldn't be 30 before you think about getting married. Like, guy, my mom is still taking care of me. That's one thing. You see. So right now, if I get married, what am I going to eat? What is the baby going to eat? You get.
Sometimes even I don't mean to cut you off, but it's I agree with what you are saying. Most of these young people, they don't look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. You
are thinking about your private parts, the enjoyment you are going to get from it, and at the end of the day, this act that you are going to do now that it is legal for you because you got married, it is going to bring children in the picture.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So to me personally, I feel like financially you should be a bit okay. Nobody is 100% financial, like free.
Financially, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Not even Elon Musk wants more monton. You understand? So I understand you, but some of these young people who are getting married so early, they don't have much. Not that they don't have anything.
They have nothing to prove. Like, yo, if right now, like we have something like your net worth.
Net worth.
If you add your net worth now, you don't have 5. Only 5.
You've got nothing. Only 5.
I want to go and marry.
I was telling you this. I told you this story. Let me share it with the whole audience.
Okay.
I don't know if I should share it, but I will share it.
Feel free. Maybe you can choose not to mention names.
I'm not mentioning names, but it's my personal story.
Okay.
Back in Ghana, I was dating this beautiful lady. You understand? Me, I like beautiful ladies.
Yeah, me, I know you.
You understand? I was dating this beautiful lady, and before we came to Morocco, we were picking. You understand? And this relationship was kind of serious. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So as we are in the relationship, this lady is someone who values marriage. Yeah. You understand? And it is not just because she likes it so much, it's because she's got very good example of marriage in her home. You understand? So she sees the
to get married,
the beauty of marriage, and she wants it.
Yeah,
you understand? Me au contraire, no. Me au contraire, my situation is different from hers.
Yeah.
And as a man, I'm always looking at the fact that if we get married right now, me, I'm very quick tempered. Yes. You can get pregnant in 2 days. Very quick tempered. You understand?
Yeah, I get it.
If we get married right now, children will come in as quick as possible. But listen, the thing is, I'm coming to Morocco, and we are in a serious relationship.
Yeah.
I leave this lady when I get to Morocco. Do you think I'm a bad man for leaving the shorty?
Nah, for distance sake, you are not a bad man.
Thank you. For distance sake, I'm not a bad man. Yeah. But the more reason why I left, like I kind of broke off with the lady, was because of her eagerness towards marriage.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
She loves it. She wants to get married so bad. Yeah. You understand? And me, I'm a young person coming to Morocco. I know the situation at hand. When I came, the course I chose, it's a degree and a master's program. Yeah. So I'm going to be in here for more than 5 years, more than 6 years. Yeah. So I have to look at the bigger picture. So I leave this shorty, and
I get it. Yeah, it makes sense. Like living, because there used to be a friend of mine used to say that in a long distance relationship, unless the 4 people involved are agreements, you get. But you have to think deep before you get it. In a long distance relationship, they are like
the 4 people should be they should agree.
You get, so
not 4. Sometimes it's even more than 4. Sometimes it's even more than 4.
Wait, the way you are talking is like you've seen some before.
Oh boy, we dey street. We dey street. You understand?
Plenty
we see things, we know things. You understand?
Yeah.
The lady might be having about 4 boyfriends in the other states, and this guy is also having 2. You understand?
A whole community. Okay, so let me reframe it. For a long distance relationship to be like okay, the whole community should be okay.
Everyone should be in accordance.
That's bad. Charlie.
Now, with the issue of marriage that we're talking about, the ladies, yes, sometimes I understand why ladies, they feel a bit pressured to get married early, but I feel like in as much as there is this they call biological clock, some of these ladies are making irrational rush into this married thing. Irrational.
Let me just chip this in. I also have something to add.
Yeah.
I used to have this lady back in Ghana. We started talking. Yeah. So I think I went home last year, and we started like. I talked to this girl like that time when I was about to like travel. No? She was in a relationship, so I was like, okay, cool. So when I went home, that was 2023. I started like, yo. The moment she saw me now, you know when a lady likes you now, you don't like
she's all over you.
You get, so we started like having a relationship.
But who wouldn't be all over you,
boy?
Too fresh.
You're making me shy. You're making me shy. Yeah. So as I was saying, this lady, we started like talking.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, she used to have a younger brother. I say a younger sister.
Yeah.
And the younger sister came from the village to stay with her. And the younger brother, the younger sister gave birth.
Yeah.
like she was impregnated by somebody.
Yeah.
So she gave birth. So me I was just there when I came. I think a month or two. This girl called me that her mother is giving her pressure that she should get married. And I'm like, okay, cause me, I'm not even done with my school. I think that time I was just done with the degree part.
Yeah.
You get. I'm coming to do my masters. I'm not coming to I'm not done with my school. I'm not even done with my national service. Talk of I'm not even work.
You don't even have the monton you are looking for.
You get, and you are talking to me about marriage. Nah, I get it.
Listen, Yima, I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah.
When it comes to this marriage issue, it is Africa. That is the routine. That is the cycle of life. That's how we see it. We see that go to school, finish school, get a job, get married.
Yeah.
That's why they don't make wealth.
Yeah.
In Africa, most people don't make wealth. Yeah. That's how they see the cycle. You are being born. When they give birth to you, you go to school. You after going to school, you graduate. You get a job.
You get married.
You don't even. When it comes to the job, it is seeking for job, not about entrepreneurship where you are trying to create something for yourself. Yeah. No, it is more of find a job. You get a job that is paying you a decent amount. Find someone. Then that is how the pattern of life goes. So the moment they are done with school, they are thinking about marriage. That shouldn't be so. That shouldn't be so at all. The ladies, sometimes I understand them. Sometimes because some of them I feel like some of them I feel like they are selfish. That's how I'll put it. Because if you are thinking only about yourself, about how society will take you as I'm now married and things, you are not looking about the life you are going to give these children that will come inside the picture. You are selfish.
Yeah, that's true. But like most people don't think about the life they are going to give to the
kids who are coming in.
You get, cause it's very sad. Like the African mentality that we've put in the young, like the girl child, no, that's what she's like growing with. You get,
you see,
she will grow with it. Like, okay, my mom, like I heard a friend saying that my mom gave married when she was 19 or 20 years. So it's like they grew up with their kids. Like that's the mentality.
So I also have to get married
and grow with my kids. What if you grow with your kids and you don't have money to
take care of your kids?
Who is at fourth year?
So you bring children into this world and no, you don't do that. I feel like it's selfishness. And on the part on the part of the men, I feel like it's a irrational decision they make. As a gentleman, 27 years you are getting
my thing is, if you have the resources to take
no
care,
problem.
That's your own cup of tea.
If you are fulfilled, no problem.
If you have the resources to take care of the woman, you can get married at 18. The woman can be 16. That's your own problem.
That one
you get. Yeah, that's your own.
Listen. In as much as sometimes, we always talk about the fact that if you have the resources, like financially, if you are capable, no problem, you can get married. Cool. But there should be a bat on it. Some people emotionally they are not even matured.
Yeah.
Emotionally they are not matured.
Yeah.
So in as much as you can even have the resources financially to take care of the kid, if you are not there for the kid emotionally, it will also have a bad implication on the life of the kids.
Yeah, that's true.
That is why there are these rich brats walking around in society.
Yeah, that's true.
Because their parents gave them whatever all they had, but they don't have these basic life lessons, how to maneuver life, how to be respectful towards people, how to appreciate individuals. You understand? Some of these people walk around and they feel like they own the world.
You see, let me
feel free, bro.
Let me add this one. I used to have this rich. I don't know if he was rich or so. Yeah.
No. If he's from Ghana, bro, I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm not sure. If his parent was a politician, then you can say he's rich.
I don't know the work the parents used to do, but they always provide for him. He's always there.
Yeah.
Best kid in the class.
Then
So-
Coco crash ba.
His father was he was like he came from like
Yeah,
a good home,
a
like,
good background.
yeah. This guy will come to for his head. No, if he says something, he wants you to do it because he thinks like they get money. So
Maybe that's how he's used to at home.
yeah, you get like they used to have mates and everything.
Yeah.
You are talking to like one time we were in class and you were talking to me like, you know who I am. Me for my head I be celebrity. Me for my head I be Jesus. My head no.
You for your head you be Iron Boy.
You get
Black Sheriff.
for my head I be celebrity. So you can be no. I feel very bad like, and my our prof used to see me like me. I'm always the quiet type.
Yeah.
If you don't come and disturb me, I won't disturb you.
Exactly.
That's how I am. I've always been. That's my persona.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to like.
No,
nah.
I know you. I'll testify for you, bro.
That's how I am.
I will testify for you.
If you don't like stress me, I won't stress you.
Yeah.
Huh. So the moment I like when my anger came, our teacher just flipped. I don't know how she flipped and like came in between us like because the point that was coming
Yeah.
was a death point.
What you would have how you would have point the guy.
The woman just came in between us, and my heart, the way my heart was pumping, one would have died.
You see, so this is the case where the person has the resources, but he's not matured enough.
Yeah.
You understand? All the time we are looking at the financial because finance is very very important.
Very crucial.
It's very crucial when it comes to marriage. There are a lot of marriages that have failed. Why? Let me ask you this question. Why do you think most marriages fail? Honestly, why do you think most
marriages fail because the basic thing in a relationship for me is communication.
Yeah.
Anything they should be a communication. Like everything, maybe you are doing something I'm not okay with. You should communicate it to me. Some people in like couple, there are some couple where they
perceive that you know.
Like, yeah,
you should know. No, it doesn't work that way.
Nah.
I agree with you on that. There is this perception of you should know, like common sense. You should know. You should know that this thing is not nice. No, tell me that.
Communication should be the basics of any
relationship.
Like relationship, union, like.
Listen, in as much there can be good communication.
Yeah.
But the communication must lead to an understanding.
Yeah.
If there is no understanding, I feel like marriages fail because of many factors.
Yeah.
Financial reasons, communication, lack of proper communication. Yeah. You understand? And lack of sometimes even the principles both parties share.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's
You grew up from, let's say, a Muslim background.
Okay.
This is what you are used to. This is how you view life, your perception of life, how you see it. You understand? Me, I grew up from a Hindu background. This is how I see life. This is how. So we must have some alignment. There should be some
alignment. Yeah.
You understand?
I get it.
You understand?
I get it.
Most marriages fail, and bro,
it's sad. Very, very sad.
And do you know that in as much as most young people are rushing to get married, most of them too don't want to get married at all because of what we see in society.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of divorce.
Yeah. Like the rate of divorce each year, it's very alarming. It's very, very alarming. And one of the reasons why most of the young guys who don't want to marry is, you see, you can see a lady, maybe you want to marry the lady.
Yeah.
You go to the family to do all the rights, and the list they will give to you. I don't know if you are going to buy a cow. Maybe this girl too will be some town girl, some street girl, but at least even if she's not street girl now, at least it's a new, like, you both are going to start something new.
Yeah.
But the way the family will take some charges, hit your head, no, it's like you are supposed to pay for all the expenses they've made. Nah, that's not cool. That's never been cool. Like, and like they also expect like grand wedding. Nah, we are not doing that.
Yeah. That brings me to this point. Do you know most of these young ladies, they don't view the marriage entirely.
No,
they view the wedding.
Yeah,
that's what they attribute as marriage.
Yeah,
but marriage is not wedding.
They want like, yeah, me too. I feel I'm a mom. What I say?
Oh, the wedding will
arrive,
but the wedding is just an occasion. It will just happen a day, or even if you do it for a month, it will last that month. The wedding, bro, what do you call it?
Wedding is not even a day.
Only some hours. Whatever.
Some wedding is some hours.
So whatever you do, it's just for a period. Now the life after the occasion, that is what marriage is.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I get it.
One thing I even hate is those people who go and borrow money to go and marry.
Hey, why will you do that?
Why will you do this?
Why will you do that?
Why would you do this?
Why will you go and borrow money? Like, borrow money
to go and marry?
No, wait. So after, like, let's say you go and borrow money.
Yeah.
And the marriage collapse within like 2 months, 3 months. Who is going to pay the debt?
You the person.
Imagine paying for a car that like you've lost a car.
Yeah.
And you are still paying for it. Like, oh. That's very sad, Charlie.
It happens a lot back in Ghana, back in Africa, even in the States, America. People go for loans from the bank so that they will have this grand ceremony, wedding ceremony to enjoy. And after the financial problem start creating these problems in the marriage, and less than a year they break up, they divorce. They separate. All these.
Wait, I'm not doing that.
No.
Me personally, I'm not doing that.
No. Even personally, I've said to myself that when it comes to marriage, I even prefer the traditional stuff. The traditional. When I come see your parents, that is my marriage for me.
Yeah.
Listen, me, I'll be a rich man. Everybody knows.
I know.
Even the devil will testify.
The biggest.
Thank you.
The biggest.
So in the occasion like that, yeah, I will celebrate my wife. You do that big whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ladies of nowadays should accept it that if I come to see your parents and they agree with it and you agree with it and the family is in accordance with it should be enough for you.
Yeah.
But most of these ladies, it's not enough for them. So they'll be pressuring you when we have that big occasion, and these things lead into the marriage and causes a lot of problems.
Nah, that's
a lot of problems, bruv.
Like a lot. Imagine like borrowing money to cook for people to come and eat. And after you will be going to pay.
Strangers. Some people come to the marriage, strangers, you don't even know them.
Like someone can be walking. Oh, there's wedding, let me just enter.
Simple.
You don't contribute anything.
Free food. Are you Callistus? Are you Callistus? Bro, if we keep talking, I'm not sure we will end here.
I get it, but actually there are some things that if you talk to you.
We have to talk about it.
Because a lot of people are being pressured.
Your last words. What advice would you give the ladies first? The ladies.
First, let me talk to
about
my
marriage.
Let me talk to my ladies. There's nothing like timing or your time will pass or anything.
There is, by the way.
To me, that's how I see it.
Okay, so
because if you see like you can someone can be a lady can be like 40.
Yeah.
Can marry a young guy 23. That one too deep.
It happens.
Love
doesn't know age.
Yeah. So
understand.
To me, I see say Now you shouldn't be pressured. Just calm down. Things will fall in place.
Yeah.
Be relaxed, cause you fall like you can rush and go and marry at 20. You can die at 23. You get, or the marriage can even, so you got married at 20, the marriage can collapse some few months,
few years.
Some few years. Be just take your time.
The months is too crazy.
You get, so
do people divorce in months?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that, but it's crazy.
I've heard countless
those things happen, then it's crazy.
I let me say it. I even heard one. They said they got divorced in 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Then it's a contract marriage. They just married for maybe some job, something.
No. That was the lady was saying. He said the thing she saw in your man's bula.
Oh, she could. Someone's got great type of machine.
Yeah, the machine. Yeah. Oh, I think it was 2021 or 22. It was in the news. It was trending. Yeah, that's where I saw it from. And I was like, wow, 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
It was 2 weeks. Bro. Yeah, so Charlie, you should take time to know somebody. If me personally, if I want to get married, I will take time and like get to know the person I want.
At least 3 years. Listen, I wouldn't put any period on it. I wouldn't say take a year to get to know someone, take 4 years to. No, I wouldn't put any period on it. You understand? But get to know this person you are trying to get married to. And the ladies, don't see the wedding ceremony as the marriage. Yeah. No. There is a difference between the wedding ceremony and the marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage is what entails after the ceremony. What goes on both of you, the female and the male, like how you live your life after that ceremony. That is the marriage. That is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? So you shouldn't be focused on the. And also do not be pressured. Yeah, in as much as there is that biological time that we all know of, that or maybe at if you are, I don't know, medical
45 or
45 or something, you cannot, the trying to conceive will be difficult. Yeah, in as much as there is that, don't be in a haste. You understand? Be patient. And the gentleman, if financially you are not capable, don't try it. Like, bro, don't do that shit.
Don't do it.
The fact that you've got a big doesn't mean you should get married.
Nah.
You understand? Don't do that shit. Financially, make sure you are good. Make sure financially you are good before you even. I know that emotionally is also important, but the first thing is financially. To me personally, emotionally you should be matured enough to take care of someone, to be called a daddy. Look at you, quatting.
Imagine a daddy with no sense. No, Charlie.
Quatting.
Charlie.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, this has been a very wonderful episode. Yeah. Drop your comments on what you think
about marriage.
Yeah, like the pressure the youth like
faces.
The youth are going through, no?
Yeah.
What you think are some of the causes in this our recent society, our recent world, no? Leave your comments in the comment section.
Feel free. Please subscribe to the channel.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Do what?
Do it for us.
Do yourself a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Do yourself a favor.
Because at this point we've been enjoying the channel.
Feel free.
We've been giving you back to back.
Back to back.
Charlie, it has been a wonderful episode. It has been a very nice episode having you, Charlie.
We are out.
As you can see, my boy is sipping wine. Yeah.
It's so below.
Okay, Charlie.
Okay, we are out.
See you. Bye.